Cat's just outside. She's coming home. I'm gonna go scare the shit out of her. Ah! Hey guys, how's it going? Today's been a crazy day. I've just been getting a whole bunch of work done. There's a ton of stuff I gotta do before I go on vacation to Brazil. So I'm just trying to get as much of my work done as possible so I don't have to do much while I'm gone. Since I haven't had much time to vlog today, and I am trying to do it every day, I thought today would be the perfect day to do my first question and answer style video. Since I've started, I've actually gotten quite a few messages asking various things. A lot of them about my diet, actually. What I eat. I'm not on a diet, but I'm gonna save that to the end because there's about 3 or 4 of them. But anyways, without further ado, here we go. Okay, so the first one, how old are you? Alright, I'm 23. I'm actually going to be 24 in less than a month. My birthday is January 7th, 1993. I was born at 3:37 p.m. My favorite camera. Okay, so this is definitely a tough one. So I guess it's kind of a cop-out, but for each different situation, there's obviously a different camera. You know what, no. For now, I will say my DJI Mavic Pro is my favorite camera. I just think it's amazing. I guess from not seeing the world from that point of view and just the angles and perspectives you get with it, I think it's really beautiful. This one's funny. I think it was in response to one of my gaming videos. Do you play Overwatch, and what are your favorite video games? So to answer the first part, yes, I haven't played Overwatch in a long time. I'm not very good at it, but I do have it on my computer. I actually have a couple of friends that play it, and my friend's ex plays it on Twitch, I think, once in a while, but I think she plays League of Legends mostly. As for my favorite video games, my favorite video game of all time is probably the Halo series, followed by Call of Duty. There's a couple in there, like indie games. Actually, Jet Set Radio Future is probably my most nostalgic favorite game from my childhood. What else is there? Probably my favorite arcade game that I've actually played in an arcade would be Initial D, which is a racing game. I think the game is based off an anime or vice versa. Both are really good, so if you ever get the chance to play the racing game, play it, and if you guys like manga or anime, watch or read it. What is your favorite sport? So my favorite sport would have to be, I don't know if martial arts counts, or I'd say like mixed martial arts. I do like watching UFC, but in practice, I loved Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I did Muay Thai for about 1.5 years, 2 years. I did it like 6 days a week for 3 to 5 hours a day, and I had Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu sprinkled in there for usually like 1 to 1.5 hours a day. I stopped when I got into poker, and that's actually when like my health went down. I used to be extremely fit. Now I'm just, I would say average, maybe a little bit above average. I also love tennis in the summer and golf. Golf isn't too exciting, but golf's a nice, relaxing, bonding game. You can go with your friends. I got to play golf with my dad a couple of times before he passed, and it was a really nice, we got to spend the day together and talk about life and, the troubles I was going through, and when he got sick, it was definitely a tough time for me, so just going through like existential crisis and life and all that, it was good to bond over a game of golf. Okay, next question. Okay, this is a long question. It's actually like a dating advice question. This guy mentioned the fact that he saw that I was alright with the ladies. His words, not mine. But basically, so I met this girl at the Madison. For you guys that don't know, this guy's from Toronto like me. The Madison is a very popular bar. Mostly people my age and a little bit younger, like university kids. Okay, so I met this girl at the Madison. We really hit it off. We even kissed and exchanged numbers. But things started to fizzle out while we were texting. I texted her yesterday, but she still hasn't responded. Do you think I did something wrong? Why would she not respond? Should I message her again? I'll get into that real quick, but I actually have another channel that I am starting, and I was gonna start it as maybe like a dating advice channel. I do think that it would be really cool to make a kind of Big Brother program YouTube channel. So what it would be targeted to would be also the dating advice, but maybe just all world advice, stuff that, you know, not every kid or someone my age or even someone older than me that may not be doing that well in a part of my life that I am doing well in. I would love to be able to help and try and provide advice where I can. One thing I am passionate about is actually like dating advice. Most of my friends know I do love to talk and get involved in that sort of thing and try and help people. Quick response to it, I would say she could not be responding because, you know, she might have found a boyfriend, she might have got together with a boyfriend, she might be having a tough time, she might be studying, there's exams this time of year, you know, she might have moved away. There's a million reasons. You can't really take that personal. That advice is more on like how to deal with the situation you're in. If you want to like win her back and that sort of thing, I would say you can text her. I would text her something fun, maybe in a couple of days, and text her something that is easy to respond to. I wouldn't say, you know, an anecdote about your day to where she would just say, oh, that's cool. I would, you know, maybe text her a joke, something funny, ask her a question, or like even a knock-knock joke, something that'll like get her interest and get her to respond to you. And then you can go from there and, you know, try and work your magic. Good luck, buddy. Okay, and then these next ones I grouped together. There is, are you vegetarian? Are you vegetarian? Are you vegetarian or vegan? And what's the difference? I'll get to that one. And one of them, I guess, knows I'm a vegan and says, what's it like being a vegan and how long have you been a vegan? So for the answer to the other one, I am a vegan. I have been for about 3 to 4 months now. I did like a 1 month challenge in the summer, and then after that, eating meat and cheese and dairy and all that, just didn't feel right. So I slowly made the switch back, and now I'm 100% vegan. I do still have a few shoes that are leather, and I actually have a Canada Goose jacket I'm trying to get rid of because it just doesn't feel right wearing it anymore. As for what the difference between vegetarian and vegan is, well, a vegetarian just doesn't eat any animals. So a vegan goes a little further, and what they do is there's no animal products whatsoever. That includes honey. Oh, so in my coffee, this is soy milk. I use soy milk for my coffee, and usually almond milk for everything else. It's been 3 to 4 months, and I'm a little better with it. I figure myself a little more informed than I was before. So I'm getting a lot more nutrients, I'm eating a lot more fruits, a lot more veggies. I make a smoothie once or twice a day. I started working out again too, so instead of protein powder, I'm just using hemp seed in my smoothies. And now that I've gone this far into it, I do feel healthier. I have lost about 10 to 20 pounds. I don't have the gut the same size as I did before. I do still have a bit of a belly, but I'm trying to work on that every day. Overall though, I do feel like I have more energy, and it feels a little nicer. To be honest, I got into it mostly from a health perspective. I've always been an animal lover too, and my mom actually has been a vegetarian for like 30 years, so I guess it was probably a long time coming. Anyways, that concludes the question and answer vlog. 6 o'clock, I have a poker tournament again.